Welcome back to the PWC channel for another battle in our Blackthorn Division. This is the week 1 match between Scary Monsters Over Heaven, our reigning Yell Division, aka Division 3 champion, who is moving up again to Division 2, and a newcomer to the PWC called Riptide, hailing from Australia. Now, Riptide is not a complete unknown to many in the league because he has been competing for years in Sully's BTL, yeah, right. BTL, the band type league, where he's been doing very decently. And yeah, we are very excited to see him translate over to the PWC. All right. And let them know that I'm ready. And yeah, let's see what this matchup brings. So SMO, as I said, reigning champ, Division 3, moving back up. He's got a very good signature pick here in this Espion. And Riptide's signature is the Delphox, which I'm not personally a huge fan of, but it is, I think, it can be used to decent success. And here we have the lead matchup. So that's pretty bad for SMO because he has to assume this is scarfed and this can just U-turn now. I'm pretty sure like Staraptor is very likely to be scarfed here. Even if it isn't. It's a giant threat. He doesn't have a resist, flying resist on his team here. And SMO's team, that's a topic for the PRs that will come out later today, but I have looked at both these guys' teams, and I have to say for SMO, so it is faster. That's interesting. So either it's also scarfed or this just isn't. Anyway, this is bad news regardless because he is gonna eat a Brave Bird here or a U-turn. I would assume a Brave Bird though. And he does not have much physical defense on his team. Like this team is very oppressive. It's fast, it's strong, and it has a lot of pivots that can U-turn. Like pretty much the entire team, apart from Togetis, Togetis, can U-turn or baton pass or flip turn, whatever. So that is very oppressive in that sense, but whenever he gets on the back foot momentum-wise, he does not have much to answer it because he just doesn't have any physical defense. Oh, it is. So it did click U-turn. So it clicking U-turn makes me believe that it is probably also scarfed and the Meowscarada was just scarfed itself. Because I think on a bandit set, if you were going to stay in, you just try to get off a Brave Bird here and kill something turn 1. So yeah, he did not do that. But... And also, U-turn did only, quote-unquote, do 65%. I can't really judge it. But yeah, you can already see how this team is going to work. It's also going to U-turn around quite a bit. And yeah, he's just scouting out SMO's team here. But he probably shouldn't do that for too long because like the Greninja is life orbed. So U-turn is not as free on it as you might like it to be. So you will have to keep that in mind long term. Can't do that forever. It probably can, like it makes sense the first time, I guess, because he wants to scout what the initial switch-in would be. But yeah, what else was the switch-in gonna be? Like, maybe he was predicting Meowscarada, but it's gonna be the Togekiss. And regardless, he could have gone for Gunk Shot, which is very free against this team. And assuming he has that, like usually you would have it on Greninja if you're facing bulky fairies, and yeah, I assume he must have it. But if he does, it's a very free click against this team. So yeah, maybe in the future. But yeah, he keeps up momentum here. So far, Riptide is on the front foot here. Oh, gets a very nice play here. That was a very good mid-ground play on the Togekiss versus the potential Starmie switch in here. Probably was trying to, as it was leftovers, so he was very possibly trying to recover it up. And yeah, that's the Starmie gone, and that's the result of 3 turns of keeping up momentum at the start of this match here for our newcomer Riptide. So yeah, tough start into the season for SMO. But this game is not over yet, not even close. The Meowscarada looks like a very, very big threat to this team, and so does the Infernape. Yeah, he doesn't really switch into the fire move that well. I guess for the fighting move, he does have the Screamtail, which we should expect to come out here. And it does indeed. And yeah, SMO predicts that with a double. He is on the back foot here. He has to make some plays. And now he wants to get his rocks up with the Cleavor, it seems. At least that's what I assume will happen here. Would make a lot of sense to me. And yeah, I mean, for the Cleavor, he's got a bunch of options what he can do here. Now, first of all, it seems like it does not necessarily have removal on this team. Riptide doesn't. And yeah, gets potentially annoyed by the rocks, especially the Staraptor, which is pressured by its own Brave Bird anyway, and is likely scarfed. So yeah, let's see how that goes. All right, another Stone Axe here. Can't really judge the damage because I know this thing is bulky. So I don't know, is that banded or not? Not sure. But if he's not banded, he should probably just U-turn now. But yeah. The rocks are very annoying for SMO because these two things are weak to stealth rocks, so it really depends on their item. If both of them are heavy duty boots, then these rocks are definitely a huge plus for him, especially considering the stealth fox is not. Oh, it's not heavy duty boots. Ah, yeah, that's an issue. That's gonna be an issue. He first of all gets the yellow color magic here, which is good for him, obviously. But yeah, I don't see how these rocks benefit him really, because I doubt this will be heavy duty boots for some reason. So yeah, the rocks are worse for him than they are for the opponent. He's getting some nice plays here though, nice series of plays. Which means that he pretty much gets a kill now with close combat, because this thing can't really switch in. Oh yes, it can. No, it can't, because it can't heal up. So if he switches it in on close combat, it might be faster than Infernape, but obviously it needs to set up the wish first, and it would die doing that. So yeah, he can't switch into the close combat here, but he tries regardless. And he fails. So yeah, that's good. So maybe if he has defog on something, which honestly I doubt he does, but maybe now he could defog if he has it on Togekiss and then later set up the rocks again. But yeah, for now we will have rocks on both sides of the field, which both guys get annoyed by, to be fair. So yeah, it's hard to tell for me who's gonna win this. That's very close. So yeah, we do see this is indeed scarfed, as we would assume. So we know that the Meowscarada is scarfed as well. And yeah, Meowscarada is looking amazing here with the knockoff. The only thing taking it on right now is the Gudra, which is paralyzed. After that, he can just knock off. Greninja will get whittled down so quick by its own life orb and the rocks now. So yeah. But yeah, now he has to choose again. Pretty much a sack, because Brave... Yeah, man, he doesn't have heavy duty boots. Yeah, this... Yeah, I have a part on that in my PRs. You're gonna see it later. But that's just something to keep in mind with this team. It's very oppressive offensively. But boy, if he loses momentum, he's in trouble. And you just see it this match. Like, whenever Riptide gets momentum, he just can't turn it around. There's nothing he can do. He just loses a mon, and then he gets back to momentum. And the fact that he lost, quote unquote, the lead matchup with Miyaoskarada against Sarepta is a huge problem here for him. Yeah, he just struggles to turn it around because he does not have any defense. Just doesn't. Like the Togekiss, yes, but I mean, now you got rocks on the field, and that's a huge issue. So yeah, there goes the knockoff. Knockoff is definitely a huge threat, but you can tell this Goodra is very bulky, so he's got a long way to go until he can even think about sweeping here, especially now that the Ursaluna can also take a knockoff, so sweeping, that looks tough, honestly. It's not gonna sweep. It can revenge, but it can't sweep. Oh no, he gets parried here. That's unfortunate. But on the other hand, he's very specially bulky with this thing, so he's still likely to be faster now, but that's still annoying because he can get full parried, and depending on this thing's moves, if this is like minus speed with heavy slam, that's gonna be an issue. Jesus Christ, 27% from a Thunderbolt, that's insane. Oh, and there's the para. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Now he has to sack another one. But yeah, you just see how this team works. Like, he got on the back foot, and each time Riptide gets momentum, he just sacks something. Period. It's sacking time again. He doesn't have anything for a Blood Moon, so and he also just gets parried, which is just beyond annoying. And now he gets the softball, but yeah, well, what is he gonna do? You gotta say this para is annoying, because if he wasn't parried, he could maybe flinch this down, but not really, because it's Calm Mind. He's getting very unlucky with these, but yeah, I think this is just gonna be it, honestly. There's not really a way I see him sweep. The Miyaoskarada is not able. Oh, it's got Grass Knot. All right. Yeah, that was unfortunate with the paras, I gotta say. Because if he had gotten that Grass Knot off a little sooner, before it was able to boost up to +3, that would have done a lot more damage. That would have almost O-coded. Not quite, but it would have done a huge chunk. But now it's pretty much too late. He has to sack something now. And yeah, he can't really bring this back, I don't think. Well, maybe with the Infernape. Potentially, if it's got Mach Punch, which it might have, then it could do something to Greninja if Greninja doesn't have the Shurikens. Because he is quite weak. Like, these mons are all gonna die to close combat or Mach Punch. And the only thing left standing is the Delphox, which will probably Terra. So yeah, maybe the Infernape still is a win con, but it's Life Orb, so it's got 5 hits left before it will drop to its own thingy. So, oh, that looks so tough. He's got 1 hit left per mon, and that's just tough. Yeah, Moonlight. All right, let's see it. I don't think it can O-code this with the Flower Trick. It's just so bulky. Oh, it's got Triple Axle instead. Oh yeah, that's stronger, right? But not strong enough. Not even close. Jesus Christ. Wow, this thing is so bulky. This must be max Fist Def. Yeah, there goes the Infernape, but now it can't sweep anymore, so this is game. There's no way. Oh, it's also Choppleberry. Nice set here. Yeah, Jesus Christ, what a monster. He did well with it, for sure. And yeah, Espeon is still there, but it can Terra. But can it sweep? I don't think so. It has to knock it out here, because otherwise it's gonna heal back up. Oh, it's also Life Orb, by the way. And yeah, that now I don't think like this thing can come in and Bravebird now kill itself. That would cost him differential. I don't know if he wants to do that, but could also go into Gudra. But maybe if... Nah, he can't. This thing just OHKOs it, so... Oh, he goes into it now. So it doesn't go for differential. So he can, if he wants to, sack the Togekiss here for the kill, but after that he has to do something insane here with the Terra then, because then he's gonna go into Greninja. Yeah, this is looking impossible, but that would be a crazy comeback. I don't see how. But yeah, that was pretty much the a good showcase of the weakness of SMO's team. Like it's very oppressive, but it doesn't have any margin for error. Just nothing. Terra fighting here, right? Predicted with the U-turn, very nice. And yeah, that's gonna be it. The Greninja will clean up here. Oh, this thing is also scarfed. Unless he was, for some reason, not max speed on the Espeon. All right, very good debut by Riptide, our newcomer here. Glad to see it. I'm very excited for this team because he does have Petcharan. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to record this match. I'm very excited to see what that thing can do this season. Very interesting new mon with a lot of new mechanics that I think will turn out to be better in the long run than they are in short term, actually. But we will see. Yeah, just a good play. He got the momentum early and yeah, just left SMO no room to breathe. Like he answered his rocks with its own rocks, which was also very clutch for him because that was just both guys getting annoyed to the same degree by them. And yeah, just well done. I'm sure SMO will come back into the season. He's a good player. Always gotta have him on your radar, but we will see if that will happen in the future. Guys, I hope you had fun. I definitely did, and see you in the next one.